Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Standardbred Retraining series. Recently, I posted about how you can slow a quick trot if your horse is getting fast on you. And then recently, I went to another lesson, and I've kind of found that, let me change direction so I can do a quick demonstration, especially when tracking to the right. If I ask Fredo to trot and just kind of let him go, which I mean, you shouldn't do, but if I just kind of ask him to trot and then let him go, particularly in a straight line, he can get rather quick, which I don't. And so the last time I was talking about how you might sit yourself back, make sure you stay balanced, and really use your half halting to make sure that your horse doesn't, I don't want to say run off with you because he's really not running off with me. He's still perfectly happy to stop, but make sure your horse doesn't get quick. So I also went to a lesson. I take lessons pretty regularly, and we also worked on some just changing up our geometry a little bit. So that way, like I never had a problem with Fredo getting quick when I was working in my dry lot, because you're constantly turning. And he doesn't do it actually out on the trails either, because he's always just kind of like thinking a little bit more about where we have to go. But we're just gonna do a little bit of work, and we're gonna practice a lot of transitions. When he starts getting quick, I'm gonna bring him back to a walk, especially if he doesn't respond right away to my half halt. We're going to do a lot of changes of direction because, again, staying on the circle is really helping to slow him down. And then same as my last video, I'm really going to focus on keeping my own position like tall, keeping my shoulders back, and really bringing like my hips to hands. I don't want to be holding him together for this. I'm trying to teach him to carry himself a little bit. So I am trying to stay quite light in my hands. All right, ready, Fredo? So already I'm thinking slow the trot. I'm asking for some half halting. So, and I'm circling. I'm going to change directions right here. And oh, good boy. So that time I could just feel he was losing his balance a little bit. It wasn't quite that he was running off with me, but I didn't want to give him a chance to get quick. So before he even starts to get fast, I'm just going to start slowing him down. And I move him off of my inside leg, just a little bit of a leg yield to get him really connected on that outside rein. And I'm doing a little bit of circling. I'm going to take him over my trot pole, shoulders back, and walk. Good. And step him over into that outside rein when he's soft and listening on both reins, however long it takes. I got him soft on the right rein, and now he's pushing through my outside rein. Good, yeah. Then back up to trot. Shoulders back, soft hands. Looking good. A little too much half halt there, but that's okay. I'd rather him slower than I want than trying to run off with me. Good. Shoulders back. Soft hands. Oh, good. Oh. I'm going to see if he'll just half halt through this. Good. And I'm changing directions. Oh. Sometimes the change of direction itself is where he gets quick. Oh. Or in this case, a little bit rigid in my hands. So again, never a bad time if he's getting quick with me to bring him back down to a walk, and especially making sure that he's staying soft on both reins. Right now he's a little bit wants to only pick one at a time. And it's hard to keep the proper bend and half halt from the outside rein if he's only picking one rein at a time that he wants to be soft on. Good. And then when he's ready, back up to trot. Now, much to my own dismay, I have also found that he is going so much better if I sit the trot. I, of course, don't like to because it's a lot harder than posting, but it really makes me focus on keeping my core strong, my shoulders tall, and you can see already, unfortunately, how much better he's going for me in this direction, which is his hard direction. And again, another change of direction. Shoulders back, sitting tall, avoiding the lump in my ring. Good. And walk, walk. And that time he absolutely ran through me. So I'm going to bring him to a halt. Try it again. And walk. I'm just going to keep doing this until he's a little quicker off of my aids. Good. Good. We're back to trot. And walk. Good.
So it's always kind of funny for me watching these videos back because I must admit that when I'm riding, he feels like he's so much quicker. But when I review the footage, I'm like, well, actually, he's pretty improved from the last time I made the like slow your quick trot video. So for now, I'm just going to consider this kind of a work in progress, but it'll get a little bit easier for him as he gets stronger and he learns to shift his weight more to his hind end. That will all come with time. In the meantime, I'm just going to work on teaching him how to work in a smaller trot. You can even see like right there, he half halts just a little bit, but he's really starting to put the pieces together and he's starting to get a little bit stronger. And we're going to just do more changes of directions, more circles, and then also in between our dressage schooling rides, we're going to go out hacking on some trails and get a little bit stronger by working on some hills. So hope you liked this video. Hope it was helpful. With the Standardbred Retraining, it's not all linear and it's not, most of the problems that we're running into, it's not something that I'm able to fix in a day. So I just thought it would be interesting to come back to this quick trot that is something that I've just continually had to work on with Fredo. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And be sure to come back for our next video where I will be introducing Fredo to a Western saddle.